right, so again, today is September 14th, the first day. I have done my first fact fluency. It was my twos. I missed one and I got a 98%. Now, if you corrected and you want to change it to 100% and you know what you missed, that's fine. I was just doing this to show you how to enter in your score. Next, review minute 1. So I would watch the video, which is what I'm making right now. So that's what I will go to. Minute 1 looks like this. Okay, number 1. Circle the number that has a 4 in the tens place. So I'm just going to really quick make some lines to show place value. I will say this is probably the most commonly missed item on the state test. I don't know why, or even in class. Forget the state test. It's like the most commonly missed in classwork. So this is the decimal. And each one of these sections is called a period. Don't know why, but it is. Anyway, and so this is the only one. This is the star. I'm going to put a star on this one because it's the only place that doesn't repeat on the other side of the decimal. This is the ones place. This is the tens place. This is the hundreds place. This is the thousandths place, 10,000ths place, and I'm going to start putting them up this way. 10,000ths place, 100,000ths place, 100,000ths place, and minus this one part right here that goes right before the decimal. Like if I have $1, the $1 spot, it is the only one that doesn't repeat over here. Everything else is the repeat. This is the 10th spot. This is the 100th spot, and this is the 1000th spot. So you would continue to go in either direction. The next place on this side is the millions place, or millions period. So this is the hundreds period. This is the thousands period, and this is the millions period. This doesn't have the periods because there's no commas on this side of the decimal. So I went over this because this is also going to come up in problem 3. Again, these kinds of questions are the most commonly missed questions. So it says circle the number that has 4 in the tens place. If it said tenths place, it would be on the other side of the decimal. That would be this one. Oh, I don't know why I spelled that wrong, but whatever. So now they want the tens place. So ones, 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 and now the next one is tens. So this is actually has the number in the tens spot. The second number over, and I'm just double checking. Yep, it's the only one. So 49 is the number with the 4 in the tens place. Circle the set of lines that are parallel. I remember this because when I drive on the road, the lines, the yellow lines, are parallel to each other. So the lines that are parallel would be this set. This one is actually called perpendicular. And these ones are just called intersecting. I'm just going to write that. There you go. Next, write these decimals in order from least to greatest. Okay, so least to greatest. So these, I always think of money, and I always tell kids, think about money. I would cover up that spot, and usually when you're looking for least to greatest, you're looking for the smallest amount. So this is 40 cents, this is 3 cents, and this is 34 cents. This isn't too difficult because there are not ones that repeat. Some kids might get confused with this one and this one, but this middle one has a 0 in the 10 spot. the 3 would represent 3 pennies. The 3 here would represent 3 dimes. So when you're doing that, I'm going to zoom in just so you can make sure you see it clearly. They want from least to greatest. So I'm going to double check what it says. Least. So 3 cents, this would be the first one. This would be the second one, and this would be the third one. Now I always have kids go, I just numbered them, do I have to write them? Yes, you do need to rewrite them in order from least to greatest. So I'm going to put 0 point, and I'm going to make sure now I do it right, correct, 0, 3, 4. Then I have this one, so I'm going to cross this off because I did it. I have 0, and when you say the decimal, it can be and. Some people say point, but I refer to it as and in addition to less than $1. So and 34 hundredths. 34 hundredths. Now this 0 would actually make it 340 thousandths, but that's how you would say that number. But 34 hundredths is the same as 340 thousandths. Last one. Now how you say this number, you say the number like it looks. 403, and then you say the place that the last one's in. 403 thousandths. So 403 thousandths. Write the fraction that represents the shaded boxes. So I'm just looking for the shaded boxes. I have 1, 2, 3. And how many boxes do I have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 3 out of 10 boxes are shaded. So write the fraction that represents the shaded. 3 out of 10. I'm going to write on the side because I don't know. That's weird. So I'm going to circle that as my answer. Next, they'll tell you what to do, but you have to guess. So number 5 says, 5 plus what equals 12? Well, we just can count up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 6, plus 1 is 7. Most of you guys know your math facts, and you don't have to count along with me, but it's just good to show your work as well. Complete the pattern. 1, 5, 9, 13. Okay, I know that this one's plus 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. That works too. And 9 plus 4 is 13. So the pattern is plus 4. So then 13 plus 4 would be 17. Complete the pattern, 17. Number 7. What is the area, the number of squares? And they actually should say total number of squares in the rectangle to the right. So area equals inside, perimeter equals just the outside. Area's inside, perimeter's outside. So we want to know how many there are together. So I'm going to count by 3s, or you could count by 4s. 3, 6, 9, 12. How many squares are there all together? What's the area? 12, and I'm going to say units. Because they don't tell you. I actually don't like when they don't tell you, but that's just a personal thing. Number 8. According to the chart, how many desks are in column A? So columns go down and rows go across. So I always think rows as the sun, the horizon, the rows. And then the columns are like the things that would hold up a porch or deck, or the columns of a cathedral. So columns go up and down. According to the chart, how many desks are in column A? Number of desks are shown here. So A would be 5. 5 desks. I know I hold my pencil funny, so I apologize if my hand's in your way sometimes. Next. So if you get any of these wrong, that means you got 9 wrong. So you don't get 3 points for 9, you just get 1 point. So you need to be able to check your work and be thoughtful as you go. So number 9 is review. They're always usually problems that are just real quick fact checks. So here we have 9 times 4, and if I didn't know, I could skip count. I could do 9, 18, 27, 36. 36 would be my answer. And if I did want to skip count, it would give me the answer to the rest. 36 plus, and this one's, I don't know if you know the trick with 9s, but so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, all in the 10 spot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then in the 1 spot you goes backwards. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And you could put a 0 technically in front of that one as well. So if I had 7, be 63, 9 would be 81. Again, if you know your math facts, I don't expect you to write that. I'm just showing you, if you didn't know your math facts, it would be one way to check your work. 7, oh look. Now these are for 7s, so I'm going to just skip count by 7s because that helped me out up there. Now 7 does not have patterns like that. 7 is totally random. 7 is a prime number, and it's also, an odd number. The only even number that's a prime number is a 2. So 7, 14, 21, 28, ooh, there's that answer. 35, 42, this fly is bothering me, sorry, 49, 56, 63, and 70. So that's, you're just adding 7 every time. I like division more than multiplication because when you skip count, you have the answers. You just have to, you literally have the answer up here. You just have to go how many times, well, if I'm counting by 7s, how many times does it take to get to 28? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm counting by 7s, how many times to get to 42? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. There we go. And I see the equal sign is over here, but that's okay. So, alright, so I have my work, and then I would take out my answer key. Remember, because I'm modeling how you guys can do your work, and not just do your work, but know that you're doing your okay on your work. So the answer key is in my packet, and it says number 1. The answer should have been 49. Good. Nice job. I'm going to put a star because I like stars. Parallel lines. Nope, we got it right. Check that my answers are correct. I got those in the right order. 3/10 is the next answer. Nice. 7 for 5. 6 is 17. 12 square units. I just put 12 units. Oops, sorry. I just put 12 units down here. Number 8 says 5 desks. I wrote desks. They didn't. I'm better. Ha ha ha. 36, 63, 81. 36, 63, 81. 4, 6, and 9. 4, 6, and 9. Yay. So I get 100%. I didn't miss one. I'm going to take my paper for my work, and I will write down my score. I got 10 out of 10, and I'm done.